Hi guys, welcome back, and if you're new here, I'm Nessie. Today I'm having a go at making some pots and saucepans from recycled trash. So go hunt through your stash of caps and lids and join in with me. I pulled out a bunch of things that I thought might be useful because I'm totally winging it as I go along. I'm cutting out one of the pill thingies in this medicine tray. Good lord, I have no idea of the right name for them. If you know, please comment below. Anytime you cut something plastic, you might need to tidy up the edges a little. Or is that just me? You can see inside some of these caps they have hard plastic ridges, and I do toy with the idea of trying to get rid of them to make the inside smooth, but I'm feeling lazy and I decided to do something else later instead. In the meantime, lightly sand any plastic surfaces so when you paint and glue your pots, it will stick better. The piece I'm picking up now is just the bottom of a take-out sauce container. I thought it would make a great lid for one of the bigger cooking pots. Now I'm giving some of the buttons and lids a coat of Mod Podge. For this lid and the thinner plastic pieces, I gave them a coat of wood glue to make the thinner plastic more sturdy and to try and mitigate or lessen the ridged effect on the outside of this lid. For the smaller cooking pots, I made a template for the handle and decided to use an old drink can for it. Just cut the top and bottom off the can and split it down the side. It's sturdier than foil pie plates that I've used in the past, but still easy to use and cut with scissors. I traced around the template with an awl and cut it out. Just a note here, be sure to lightly sand both sides of this metal so paint will stick to it better. If your pieces aren't lying flat, just roll them under a tool and they flatten out easily. Now I'm tracing out the template onto a stir stick so I can add a wooden piece to the pot handle. As you can see, they are easy enough to cut because they're so thin, and it doesn't take much to tidy the edges with some light sanding. Don't forget, a full list of all the materials used in this video is in the description below. And while you're at it, check out the link to my Nessie Monster merch, where you can buy the cute designs I've created on stickers, t-shirts, mugs, phone cases and more. And of course, I wanted a hole in the handle to hang it up. Before I remembered, the future lid will probably fall off if I did hang it up. Oh well, I like the detail anyway. Also, I'd like to note here that when drilling stuff, don't do it directly on your cutting mat, or you will end up with a drill hole in your cutting mat like I now have. Always drill something underneath for protection. So I'm using a few drops of super glue to glue the wood piece to the metal piece. I am amazed I didn't glue them to my fingers. Right now I'm possibly taking the unnecessary step of painting everything except the handles with gesso, but I am the queen of making life hard for myself. Follow me for more life hacks. I thought the tops of these paper fasteners would make good handles for the button pot lids, so I've pre-painted 2 of them with a black base coat already, and now I'm going to use my blunt wire cutters to cut the long metal bits off. Don't throw them away though, hoard them for future use. Any bits still sticking up can get squished flat with some pliers. These tops are just the right size to cover all the holes in the buttons, so I'm going to glue them on with super glue and not bother with filling up the holes. These are the handles for the pots, all base coated with black, so now I'm going to base coat the rest of the pots and lids, starting with an acrylic paint pen, but it didn't get all the nooks and crannies, so I resort to using normal paints and a brush. Now that's dry, I'm giving them a couple of coats of copper paint. I'm quite happy with the coverage now, so it's time to glue on the pot handles with super glue. For the 2 larger stock pots, I didn't have any buttons big enough for the lids, so I got creative. You've glimpsed one idea already, the bottom of the takeout sauce container, and for this pot I'm making a metal one the same way as I made plates in my mini plates and mugs video. I'll link it below, but this time I'm using the metal from a drink can. These guys also get a black undercoat, just like the last set of pots. See the jumbo paper clips and the blue doodad from the bra strap? I'm using them for handles, using my not so handy dandy blunt wire cutters. Throw away the middle bit of the bra strap doodad, you just need the outside bits, and cut about 1 centimetre from each curved end of the paper clips. Give the handles a base coat of black too. Once the black is dry, give them all a couple of coats of silver paint. I did a pretty rough job of it, so I'm going to pretend I'm intentionally giving my pots and pans that rough beat up look. As you can see, the first coat won't cover much, but the next coat will. To make the pot lid handle, take one of the brass strap doodad bits. You can see the cut ends are pretty tiny, so to give us a better sized part to glue down, I'm going to glue a 1.5mm wide strip of paper to each side and wrap them around about 3 times. I glue the first end down with super glue because I can't wait for it to dry, and then secure the end of the strip with a tiny drop of tacky glue. I don't show it here, but once I repeated this on the other end of the handle, I glued it to the pot lid with tacky glue and touched it up with silver paint. I'm using the paper clip pieces to make the side handles for the big pots. I fold the ends over at 90 degrees and super glue them to the sides. I hope no one is squeamish, but I honestly have no idea where the blood on my finger came from. No cuts, nothing. Not a bad fit, huh? Now for the final saucepan made from the pill tray. I decided to use one of the long metal bits left over from the paper fasteners I used earlier to make the handle, since it's about the right size. I'll make a wooden piece for the handle like I did for the copper pots. Paint the wood black and the metal silver and then glue them together. Cut off the excess strip and glue the handle on the pot. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now let's take a look at the final results. Keep in mind, if you don't like the ridges inside the pots, you can always fill them to look like they're full of food and cover that texture up. But remember, they're for your doll's house. So it's your doll's house, your rules. Do what makes you happy. And I'm pretty sure Papa Gnome is going to love these regardless. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads, and leave a comment because I'd love to hear from you. It really helps my channel to grow. If you want to share your own crafty ideas and projects, join my Facebook page called Nessie Monster Crafts. And we have Fun Day Fridays where we can all show off our latest works in progress. If you can afford it, please consider buying me a coffee. Links for both my Facebook group and coffee account are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!